my dear students. In our previous class, we discussed what is a sentence, what are the rules for writing a sentence, then types of sentences based on purpose. Do you remember them? Now, you clearly know that sentences are a group of words which makes complete sense. Then, we clearly discussed types of sentences. The first one is declarative sentence. Declarative sentences are statements that ends with a full stop. Then, interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are questions that ends with a question mark. Then, third one, imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are command or request that ends with a full stop. So, declarative sentences and imperative sentences are ending in full stop. And finally, exclamatory sentences. These are the type of sentences which expresses strong feelings and it ends with an exclamation mark. I hope it's clear to you all. In our day-to-day life, we use a lot of sentences, right? So, if we study different types of sentences, we will be able to identify which type of sentence are we using. And it is a world of competitive exam. When you grow up, you will have to attend a lot of competitive exams like a PSC. So, if we study those things clearly here, you will be able to answer them very easily. Okay, now let's come back to today's class. I have written 2 sentences here. Can you read it? Try to read those sentences. Yes, I will complete my work. What's the first sentence? I will complete my work. Then the second sentence, I will not complete my work. Read those 2 sentences carefully and try to find out the difference between those 2 sentences. There is a difference between those 2 sentences. So you have to read it carefully and try to find out the difference. I will read it once again. I will complete my work and I will not complete my work. So what's the difference? Yes, many of you may have already noticed that. And the second sentence, there is the word not. The word not is present in the second sentence while the word not is absent in the first sentence. I will complete my work. Here the word not is absent while in the second sentence I will not complete my work. The word not is present. So here I will complete my work as a positive sentence. I will complete my notebook as a positive sentence. What's the reason for that? Here the word not is absent. The word not is absent in the first sentence. So this is a positive sentence. And if it is a positive sentence, it will be a negative sentence. Okay? Negative sentence. Negative sentence. And what's the reason for that? Here the word not is present. It is a positive sentence and it is a negative sentence. Here the word not is present. Okay? So students, today we are going to discuss what is a positive sentence and what is a negative sentence. So whenever you use the word not in a sentence, it becomes a negative sentence. Let's discuss more examples. Here I will write, I can dance. Second sentence, I cannot dance. The first sentence is I can dance, and the second sentence is I cannot dance. So if I am asking you a question, can you dance? Some of you will say yes, I can dance, and some of you will say no, I cannot dance. Here the first sentence is a positive sentence. The first sentence is a positive sentence because the word not is absent here. The first sentence is a positive sentence because the word not is absent here. And the second sentence is a negative sentence because the word not is present. So I hope you got a basic idea about what is a negative and what is a positive sentence. Here is another sentence for you, and that is nothing was wrong with my watch. What type of sentence is this? Can you identify? I already told you that negative sentences are sentences that makes use of the word not. Here the word not is absent. Do you notice it? Nothing was wrong with my watch. The word not is absent here. But what type of sentence will it be? What type of sentence is this? It is actually a negative sentence. Are you confused about it? Please don't worry that in a negative sentence other than not, we will use the words like none, nowhere, nothing, nobody, nor, etc. Okay? And a negative sentence, we will use the word along with not, nobody, none, nothing, neither, nor, etc. I'll explain it for you.
So here you can see what is an affirmative or positive sentence. Sentences that state something positively and do not use no, never, not, none, nobody and nothing are called affirmative sentence. So a sentence which do not use no, never, not, none, nobody and nothing is called an affirmative sentence. Now let's look what is a negative sentence. Sentences which state something negatively and have no, never, not, none, nobody, nothing, neither, nor in them are called negative sentences. So, a sentence that contains the words such as no, never, not, none, nobody, nothing, neither or nor in them are called negative sentence. So, in this way, you can recognize which is a positive sentence and which is a negative sentence. We will discuss it with more examples. Here is some examples for affirmative sentences. I'll read it. English is easy. Your painting is good. She can sing well. If you look the sentences carefully, you will notice that the word not, no, nothing, etc. are absent here. So, this is an affirmative or positive sentences. I hope it's clear to you all. Now we can look some of the examples for negative sentences. The first example is English is not easy. Your painting is not good. Nothing was wrong with my watch. Nobody was late for the function. Here, along with the word not, we used nothing and nobody. We already discussed that we use the words such as not, nothing, nobody, never, nor, neither, etc. in a negative sentence. Here is a sentence for you. It is raining. Is this a positive or a negative sentence? Yes, it's a positive or affirmative sentence. How can we convert it into a negative sentence? By adding the word not to it. So here it is not raining as a negative sentence because we added the word not to it. We can look another example. I never learned cycling. It's a negative sentence because we use the word never there, and if we want to make it a positive sentence, we can remove the word never and make it a positive sentence. I learned cycling. And this way you can convert a positive sentence into a negative sentence and a negative sentence into a positive sentence. He pays no attention to the teacher. Here we use the word no to make it a negative sentence. If we are about to say he pays attention to the teacher, it will become a positive sentence. Then the second sentence, it is not easy to speak French. Here we used the word not, and in the third sentence, none of my friends play football. None is also used to construct a negative sentence. Nobody listens to her. Nobody is also used in a negative sentence. If we say everybody listens to her, it will become a positive sentence. And if we say nobody listens to her, it will be a negative sentence. She tried to speak, but nothing came out. She tried to speak, but nothing came out. Here, which word is negative? The word nothing is negative. So if we say she spoke well, it will be a positive sentence. And if we say she tried to speak but nothing came out, it will be a negative sentence because there we use the word nothing. The blue dress was nowhere in sight. Which word make this sentence a negative sentence? The word nowhere, right? The blue dress was nowhere in sight. The word nowhere made this sentence a negative one. The blue dress was everywhere. If you are saying like the blue dress was everywhere and there, it will become an affirmative or positive sentence. Then he can neither speak nor write in English. He can neither speak nor write English, which means he is not able to speak or write in English. How can we turn it into a positive or an affirmative sentence? We can remove the neither and nor there and we can say he can speak and write English. He can speak and write English, which means it becomes a positive sentence. There, neither and nor make this sentence a negative one. Then, okay, this is how we use the different words such as no, not, none, nobody, nothing, nowhere, neither and nor to construct a negative sentence. I think it's clear to you all.
I hope today's our lesson was useful for you. I'll come up with another topic in the next class. Till then, please study well, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me.